All right. I wanted to show you something that I think was pretty cool. And that is if you go to the App Store and buy a certain app called Gospel Media, you'll notice that I have one called Media down here. That's actually Gospel Media. And I'm going to click on it. Now, this used to be called, I think, LDS Media, but because of the de emphasis of LDS and the emphasis of the Savior, they just went ahead and called it the Gospel Media. This used to be a powerful app. It has gotten more powerful still, and hardly anyone knows about it. So, what's interesting is at the bottom you have four options. One of them is Browse, one of them is My Media, one's Search, and one's Settings. If you hit Settings, there's nothing really unusual about that. You go to Search, and this will help you, search anything from Johnny Lingo, John, Johnny Lingo, to any of the church commercials. Well, you find it, and of course you can play it and listen to how cool they are. Famous Johnny Lingo. Okay, and so I'm going to get out of that one. Now let's go. That was at Search. Let's go to Browse. That's if you just want to look and see what you can see. The one that you're most interested in is the one I've held off on, and that's My Media. My Media has three options at the top: presentations, downloads, and favorites. Presentation is what I wanted to talk about because this is phenomenal. So I have one that's called Steve's Test. I'm going to create a new one, and I'm going to call it Steve's Important Test. Steve's Important Test. Okay. Now, I hit save, and there we have Steve's Important Test. Now I'm going to go into that one, and it gives me a plus button up there, so I'm going to hit plus. And then it gives me an opportunity to hit the search button, and I'm going to say, no, I tell you what, Johnny Lingo. And then now one thing about this is if you're going to give it at church, you're going to want to do it free of any Wi-Fi, so you're going to want to definitely download that puppy. So while it's downloading, we can go into it though. It's still downloading. And you'll notice that while it's in this mode, there are pink bars that I'm moving right now. Now, there was a profound thing that Johnny Lingo said, something about 8 cows for Mahana. So I moved it to 19 minutes, 21 minutes into it, a minute segment. I don't know when he said that, but let's see what we pull up here.
Johnny, I can't get over it. She's beautiful.
I have loved her ever since we were children. She was always beautiful. But tell me, do you think 8 cows was too high a price for her?
Oh, no.
Neither does Moki. In fact, he was just here before you came to accuse me of cheating him. Mahana, he says, is worth 10 cows if she is worth a hoof.
So this is the segment. So
I don't understand.
Okay, so let's get a smaller segment because we don't want our Sunday school class to go too far into that. So we're done with that. Now, believe it or not, it saves automatically so I can exit out. So Johnny Lingo has a clip. If you look there, you can carefully look at it. It's 1 minute and 17-second clip. That's because whenever you open it up, there's the pink section, okay? Now, after that, I can already say that I'm going to be talking a little bit to the youth. I probably want to talk to them about self-esteem or something. So I'm going to go with young women values. Young women values. Okay. Maybe we'll just have a picture of a nice, pretty young woman with lots of values. That's just a picture. That's just a young woman smiling. Okay. I didn't download it, so watch how fast it downloads now. Downloaded. Okay. Now let's suppose I want to start out with a young woman. So then I hit the edit button up here, and then I rearrange them, okay? And then I hit done. Now, I want to end off with another quote from the brethren or some other type of thing. So I'm going to hit plus. I'm going to go to all and search all, and then I'm going to search here. I'm going to put value of woman. value of woman. Stand tall. That looks like a perfectly good one. So I added it. I'm going to go ahead and download that one while we're at it too. So I look at that one, I'm like, oh, that's a kind of a long one. So let's find the very relevant part, and away we go. So there you see it. I'm going to exit out of that, and there you see the 3 parts. All 3 of them have been downloaded, and I am done. First thing I'm going to do is send it to you. Just don't have to do that, but I am. Stephen, so you can see that. And I'm going to go ahead and hit send. And then I will play it for you. And so I'm going to get out of this, and you'll see it, Stephen's important test, 3 items, the middle one. And I'm going to hit play. And when you hit play, it starts with the first one, and it's where it's queued up. When that's
Johnny,
over,
I can't
go to
get
the next
over it.
one,
She's beautiful.
and then the last one.
People ask questions all the time when you're different, and
All right, so that's it. Stephen, I hope you've enjoyed this. I have very much. I'll talk to you later. Over and out.